So we're by the tomatoes now, and I must say they're doing fairly well. Some of them have issues, like this one. Now, this is a perfect example of what a tomato tree should not look like. Right? It has yellowing going on and jerry curl. I don't know if you let it stay in there, it is going to infect or affect the next plant. So I'm going to take it out. Right? This tomato plant is the one that the snail had damaged. See there? I'm going to have to cover up the root with some dirt. But you can see that it is up and about and fruiting. They are all fruiting. Yes, this one have a lot of fruits in it and it's more pushing out. Yeah. Right, so these ones have fruit on it as well. You can see a lot of fruits on it. Yes, and soon water them because you know they're fruiting now. They're going to need them water. You know, at least two times a day, like how the place is hot. So I water them this morning, I've got to water them again. I don't want to damage the fruit them. Look at that. Now this tree is the one that was fruiting first. As you can see, it is going on well. A lot of fruits on it. And the first one, that one there right there, changing a little color, is the first fruit on the tree. You know, see it look like it's going ripe now. Yeah, I have more than a dozen fruit on this tree. And more coming up. Yeah man, they all have fruits on it, a whole lot of fruits on them. A whole lot of fruits on them, look there. Whole heap, loaded. Loaded, whole heap. You know, whole heap of fruits. And this, my friend, this tree right here is the perfect example of what a tomato tree should look like. Right, in comparison to the one at the other end. And it also is fruiting too. You know, it has fruit on it. Yes. Right. It don't have any issues, no issues whatsoever, apart from little leaf miners, and those are the earlier leaves. So the effort is not in vain, my people. The cantaloupes are coming up nicely. Yeah, they're starting to bloom, you know. Yeah, but this one, I'm gonna remove it from this section of the yard and put it with the others. It seems as if it is lonely, you know. It don't want to run on the fence, so I guess it wants to stay on the floor. Yeah, let's go take a look at the others. So these are the others, you know. I have another section over there in those spots. They are coming up nicely, you know. If you're noticing that they have some brown spots on the leaves, that's my bad. You know, that is what happens when you use the fertilizer too strong or too strongly. I was really bothered about these aphids and white flies, and I did a little bit too much of the fertilizer, you know. But they'll bounce back. You know, let's check a little closer. So I've started to see fruits come up. This is just one, you know, and if you look, you see others coming up there. There's another one down here. Yeah man, so they're starting to fruit, you know. Have others on it. See her? I'm going right in on her. Right. And there are others coming up. Down there. And there's another one here as well. See her? Alright. And then we have these over here coming up as nice as well. I don't really have any fruit on them as yet. Yeah, but they are. Oh, ooh! I was wrong. See the one there? Yeah, and then see the bees there doing its job, pollinating the flowers. Yeah, so they're coming up nicely. Yeah, man, we're gonna get fruit. So we're here by the sorrel, and I don't know if you people may be aware that there is a white sorrel out there. There are many different varieties of white sorrel. This is just one of them right here, you know. And this is how, if you notice, the blossom color is different from this one right here that is red, you know. But as you can see, they are doing well, blooming nicely, coming up nicely. Yes, I'm not going to harvest these for drinking purposes. I'm gonna leave them to grow back, to regrow. So I'm gonna let them dry on the tree. Alright, so we're on the other side, and you notice, look here, see seed coming up. Once you see them start to bloom and the petals fall out, then you know that it's on to ripening stage. Okay, so we're here by the watermelons now. As you can see, they are grown in containers, and look how lovely they are. Look how lovely they are. They're running off now, and they're so beautiful. Look at that. And they're also blooming as well. There's a fruit right there coming up. There are others on it, but they're small. You know, look right through, you can see the blossoms. You know, so by next month, we are in April now. By next month, which is May, we will be seeing a lot of fruits coming up on the vines. You can see the blossoms. All right. No, my friends. These sweet peppers were affected. They were infected by mites and trikes. So I had to reset them. I had to, if you see right here where I cut the stem, I had to cut off all of the bad parts and then treat it. So I'm hoping that they will rebound, because as I told you before, peppers are resilient. They don't die easily, and they're still young, you know. So as you see, this one is coming up back nicely, you know, and I hope that I get fruit off them, because this is where all of them should be. All of them should be at this stage where they are fruiting, you know. And I see I have fruit on this one. 4 nice fruit coming up, and the last one down here. Yeah, and another one right here coming up. Yeah, so at least I have one that is fruiting, and it's not in vain. But you know, as I said before, they will bounce back. They are resilient, you know. Okay, and here's a pumpkin. A 2 vine of pumpkin I have left in there. I took out everything else, leave 2. And you see they are running off now, running off nicely. You know, they're also blooming too. They're blooming. So it's just a matter of time before fruits start to develop on the tree. And you see the pot there. Please forgive me for the state of the yard. It needs to be cut. Yeah, but that's a pumpkin right there. And we have pumpkin here again, you know. So I just spray them as well, because you know, a food, you know. We're not going to kill it up and throw it away. And of course, the ashleys. So beautiful. They are scotch bonnet peppers, but they are coming up so lovely. See the burn on the leaf again. This is the fertilizer, the spray, but that's the lease. And of course, last but not least, the pomegranates, or in Jamaica we call them panganut. As you can see, the root them are coming through the hole of the pot, so you know them as small as them be, them can go into the ground. Them ready for going in the ground. So as soon as the yard cut, I'm going to plant out my one, and then the rest of people who forget the for them one, go and get for them one. Yes? If you want to do this, people, my friends, one panganut give me so much. One single one. And you can't do it, man. Listen to me, listen to me very carefully. Every home should have at least one plant of pomegranate in the yard, especially if you is a male, you is a man. Understand? Until next time, people, get hands growing, you know. Take care of yourself.